Well, I think, as to the next question there, the, plans to prevent pollution of the surface or groundwater by, pre and post drainage calculations for the site. I think that's been done, right? Because they decided it was less than an acre and there wasn't, you didn't have to go to SW.
But the point is that it's not included here. There needs to be some statement. We can't just say it was done. You have to say, here's why this is not an issue.
It's under an acre.
Question 11, existing and proposed topography at 5-foot contour intervals. So, I guess we need a topo map that encompasses the site. If any part of the parcel is within the 100-year floodplain, I think we learned from Mr. Nellis's report that no part of the site is within the 100-year floodplain,
Right.
so that's not something we have to address here.
That came from Corey Nellis.
Corey Nellis, yeah. A landscape plan showing all.
Wait, there's
Oh,
the
I'm
second
sorry.
part. It says indicate areas within site where ground removal or filling is required.
Well, the footprint of the building will require the removal of the topsoil there and putting down gravel, is my understanding of what the plan is.
But it's not indicated anywhere.
Is
Yeah,
there-
it is. It's on the second page. It's on the second page. It tells how much, what kind of topsoil it is, what we need. It's all on the second
So
page.
it says how many cubic yards.
Does it say that how many yards are to be removed? Does it give yards?
I can't see.
It tells how to compare it, but it doesn't say the yard. It doesn't say the yard. It just says.
Yeah, it gives an outline as to what's to be done with the soil. In the film.
How many cubic yards?
Okay, it doesn't do it in yards. It just tells how to do it.
So no. Okay, next one.
And it does say on here that Corey Nellis did the test.
Number 12 is a landscape plan showing all existing natural land features, trees, forest cover, and water sources, and all proposed changes to these features, including size and type of plant material and erosion control measures. Water sources will include ponds, lakes, brooks, streams, wetlands, floodplains, and drainage retention areas. So there's a lot in that paragraph. This is an open field, so there are no trees existing there on the site itself. So there are no trees or forest cover, and as far as water sources are concerned, we drilled a well, but there's no natural spring or anything that supplies a river or stream that I know of there. I don't think enough of the site is gonna be disturbed that's gonna require erosion control measures
On that
based
40.
upon what they're doing there. It talks about water sources to include ponds, lakes, brooks, streams, wetlands. While there are no ponds, lakes, or brooks, this area was not considered to be a freshwater wetland, as
Is
I
there a
understand.
landscape plan on there?
No.
Okay, so the answer is no, it's not
Right.
there. Okay. Number 13?
13, zoning district boundaries within 200 feet of the site's perimeter shall be drawn and identified on the plan. Well, it's surrounded by agricultural one, as far as I know.
The question is, are there
Isn't it
zoning
agricultural,
district
Chris?
It's not on the
boundaries
plan.
on there?
Okay.
Read your statement.
No, I'm just saying though, that's what.
No, there is more than agricultural one. You asked me a question, I'm gonna give you the answer. There's more than agricultural
Are
one.
there zoning district
Surra-
boundaries on there?
surrounding this particular property?
Yes, because
Chris,
you,
Hold on.
okay.
you're out of order.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Are there zoning district boundaries on there? No. Okay. Are there traffic flow patterns on there?
I don't think there's any traffic flow patterns, no.
Okay. Okay, is there a table containing the area of the building, the maximum number of employees, maximum seating capacity, and the number of parking spaces?
Yeah, but that's on the plan.
Okay,
Yes.
let's do it one by one, and I'll take over from here.
Sure.
Area of building.
You're looking for, what do you mean area of building?
We need a table containing the following information. Area of building to be used for a particular use. So just the area of the building. That's on there.
It shows it on page
Max-
one. Page one.
Maximum number of employees? No. Maximum seating capacity?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, yeah.
I don't think it's on there.
I think the figure that he's using in the past is 69, isn't it?
Oh, I see, it's 70, I think it's 75.
Yeah, but is it on here?
No. Okay. If you see it, let me know. Number of parking spaces.
It does show that
It's
on
on
the
there?
page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Refer, you just have to say refer to the site plan page one. Up to 36 spaces, 2 spaces accessible for handicap.
Okay.
It's on page one.
Are there elevation plans for exterior facades of the proposed structures, showing design features, indicating the type and color of materials to be used?
Yes, that's on page 2. That's in color.
It says color?
Does it say color, Cindy? I
Well-
don't think so. Does it?
Main material tells it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's just like color though. So that's,
No type and color. Okay.
Well, it tells the type, but this doesn't tell me what color.
What's the type?
We have, top, I guess, is this what top?
no, I think it was,
It's the exterior. that we're
exterior
talking
of the building. Exterior of the building.
about. Okay. No. Record of applications and approval status, I'm sure we could pull that together, but we don't have it in front of us right now. Environmental assessment form we already went through, we said it's been done before, we don't have it with us in front of us today. However, it was waived as part of this process. Agricultural data statement, is there an agricultural data statement there?
Yeah, that,
There's not.
yeah, that was already handed in. That
It's
was-
not, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
on the
not
site plan review, and there's no statement that I have ever
Linda,
seen.
did we put in an agricultural data statement?
Yeah,
If you know?
it went in with
The
the
original
package of
submission?
plans that they have down there,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
Okay, so, we're just going back,
Yeah.
there are there are 17 items, that I can see that we, need to have in front of us as part of the site plan submission requirements, just a little at least 10 of the 17 items that are necessary are not here. But I do, that does complete the items that we need in order to conform to our own standards.
But on here, Sarah, it says with appropriate supporting data for review. So some of the stuff that isn't on here is on other data.
Yeah, that they have.
And may have already been submitted with the earlier submission.
But we're doing the site plan review and it's not here as part of the submission.
Well,
It's just not there. There's no,
we
Traffic
have it
flow
to
pattern.
include it in the site plan
we
review.
don't, there's no traffic flow pattern anywhere. There's no, plans to prevent the pollution of surface in writing anywhere. There's no location, height, size, materials and design of all proposed signage. I'm just saying, okay, so, what would the board like? You now don't have a vote. We now have quorum, so we do have quorum. What are we doing here?
Okay, so,
She
She walked out, yeah.
I think we're done. for tonight.
so we'll have to,
We do have quorum. We could take a vote.
no. Okay, so,
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
no, why don't we, come back then, or do it at the next meeting? What's our next meeting?
Whatever
the
you,
fifth time?
hold on now, whatever you do, if you wanna get it in for the meeting on the 19th, we have to complete our work on this by the 12th.
Okay,
And actually before the 12th, because the day of the 12th, has to be handed in, so it really is by the 11th.
okay,
And today's the 9th,
okay.
just so you
You
know.
don't have a vote, so let's adjourn because you don't have a vote, right?
All right, I'd like to discuss something if you don't mind. So then can we continue to finish this up without,
We can recess this meeting to another night between now and the end of the day on the 11th, if you wish. I think that would be
No.
appropriate.
No, you can't,
Why not?
because you don't have a vote here.
Personally, I'm just saying if they wanna do it, I think they could do it.
Veterans Day, holiday.
Well, You could do it tomorrow night.
continue?
No. You don't have a vote to set the meeting, and actually, I'm the person who sets the special meeting, and I am most certainly not calling a meeting for tomorrow night.
All right,
If you'd like to request one, I will respond to you within 10 days.
I'll make a motion
But
to
as
adjourn.
required by law.
Adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions?